has been rough. I successfully got my packages. I'm like just absolutely laughing at myself at this point. This is cute. I like it. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, or welcome to it if you guys are new here. This week has been rough. For the week being so rough that it has been, it actually had a pretty good start. So I'll start off with the good news first. Really early Saturday morning at 6:40 a.m. my family welcomed my newest nephew, baby Grayson, into the world. I won't share my sister's entire birth story, but it was a very slow start with a very scary and fast finish. He is 37 weeks, so he is exactly 4 weeks early, I think. But he is perfectly healthy and just, well, perfect. Skylar May is absolutely in love with her new baby cousin. Both baby and mama are at home, happy, healthy. We are already so in love with you, little baby Gray. So it started off good and then it just went to heck. On Sunday night, I ended up burning my hand on an element on the stove. You can still see the singe marks on my 3 fingers here. It doesn't hurt too much anymore, thank God, but this hand has gotten the worst. I didn't go to Emerge or the hospital or the walk-in or anything like that. I just put ice on it immediately and then just kind of suffered with the burn. Every time it touched something, it was sore, it hurt. And then come Tuesday morning, right from the get-go, went to work, everything was great. I work in veterinary medicine, so when I'm telling you this, just keep in mind that it's animals, not humans, which is actually good. Long story short, I ended up poking myself with a used catheter that was just in a patient. It was literally, I was taking it out of the patient's arm. The dog became fractious, ended up bumping my hand that had the needle in it, and I quite literally just shoved the catheter needle that just came out of the dog's arm into my hand. Honestly, didn't think it was gonna be as bad as it has been, but quite literally after I washed my hand right away with antibacterial soap and then put some alcohol on a gauze on it, in hopes that it would be totally fine. You know, I've poked myself here and there with a couple needles, but never that bad. But I didn't think too much of it until about an hour later, I realized that my hand was getting quite red. It was quite hot, it was itchy, and it was inflamed. Very, very inflamed, like getting swollen. So I ended up going to Emerge pretty much right after I realized that my hand was getting worse and not getting better. And I was at the hospital for the rest of my day. After I finally got through the waiting room and was able to see a doctor, he looked at my hand and diagnosed me with cellulitis and wanted to start me on IV antibiotics right away. So I got 2 different antibiotics through this IV that's been put in my hand, and then he broke the news to me that I was gonna have to come back to the hospital for the next 3 days to get further IV antibiotics, so I had to keep this IV in my hand for the next 3 days. I am also, as of yesterday, on oral antibiotics, so I'm only getting 1 antibiotic through the IV and the other one is now oral. And then tomorrow I have to do a recheck, but it kind of sucks because I have to go to Emerge, so I'm hoping to get there super early in the morning so I can be seen almost right away and still go to work after. And if all looks well, I can just continue with my oral antibiotics and they can take the IV out of my hand tomorrow. This is the hand that I poked myself with the needle, so it's still very mildly itchy, but it doesn't help having this bandage on, obviously, and I cannot get this wet. So showering this morning was quite the struggle. I quite literally wrapped this whole arm in saran wrap. But nonetheless, we're here, we made it. It's not wet, so that's great. Now that you guys are brought right up to speed, I think it is about 1:15 already, so getting a little late start to the vlog, but as the week has been super rough thus far, me and Skylar May slept in this morning. She has slept in her bed until 5:30, and then I heard her talking in her room, so I went in there and brought her into bed with us, and then she fell back asleep, and we didn't get out of bed until about 9 or so. So that's pretty good. But I've received a couple packages from Amazon that I want to show to you guys. I have to go pick those packages up from Canada Post, and then at 3 o'clock I have to go to the hospital to get my last, hopefully my last injection of antibiotics through the IV. I just kind of felt like vlogging today. I felt like there was a lot to update you guys on about this week, and I didn't want it to wait until the weekend vlog. So I'm going to vlog as much as I can today, and you guys can just hang out with us. I will show you guys though, we ended up getting our new entertainment unit finally. So stoked about that. Me and Chris had quite the struggle trying to put it together. Come on, Skylar. Let's go. Come on. Okay, fine. Don't get off the bed then. But we did get it together and it looks so freaking nice, you guys. I am so happy with how the living room is coming along. Obviously, like, we have our old coffee table blanket tote thing that we're using as a coffee table right now, but I do want to get a different one and put that in the bedroom at some point, and then get a carpet and just a couple other things. But as of right now, this is what the living room is looking like, and I am so freaking in love. So as you guys know, we already have our couch over here. I've kind of already showed you this, but this is our new entertainment unit, and you guys, I absolutely freaking love it. Like, love, love, love it. I love that it matches the shelves and it goes with the aesthetic in the living room. It has these sliding barn doors, and then we got majority of our movies in there, and some more movies and VHS tapes over here as well. And then just like our Xbox remotes, Nintendo remote, my old Nintendo DS that I still play with the odd time. And then Chris actually ended up going to Bosley's the other day and getting Georgia this very comfy memory foam bed. But she still chooses to lie on the couch majority of the time. So yeah, I am super happy with how the living room is turning out so far. I think it's gonna look even better when it's 100% complete. I am going to load up Georgia and Skylar into the truck so that we can head to the post office and hopefully get some good news, and my packages will be there. I successfully got my packages. So we have these two packages right here. I want to curve you guys up a little bit. There we go. These two are the ones that came the other day. I think there's two of these things have to be built. I don't know if I'll end up tackling them. I do have to leave in 45 minutes or so for my appointment. So we'll just see how far we get, really. So first things first, we have our hamper bin. This is what I'm going to be putting all of Skylar May's toys into. This one's for you in your room. I was trying to look for a bin like this in Walmart, but they just didn't have one that I wanted. And I found this one on Amazon. It was super cute and pretty affordable. I think it was like $20-some. Ugh. It looks like a huge beach bag, but it's not. It's a bin. We just have to open it. Why is there so much of a struggle right now? Oh my goodness. Okay. So obviously, once we put stuff in it, it will sort out its shape. But super freaking cute. And it goes with the theme of her room and the colors. I don't know. She doesn't really have a theme, just colors. But it goes with it. It's like goes from dark gray, light gray, and then to white. So this is the bin for her room. It's a nice kind of, it's like rope that's been wrapped around, but then it's like sewn together, but it's not rough or coarse. It's quite soft. And next, I think this one is our shower caddy that I ordered. Yes, this is the shower caddy. It has two pieces by the looks of it that need to go together, but it is super cute. It matches the bathroom perfectly. It's just matte black. Oh, so these just click in together. That's cool. Fairy. Fairy. There we go. It just clicks together like that. That is so stinking cute, you guys. I cannot wait to hang this in the shower. It's a little part for soap right here, and then this can be mine and Chris's shelves. And then it just suctions to the shower by the looks of it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we can hang that in the shower now. That's adorable. Hey, Rain, what's this? Next are the ones that we have to legitimately build. I think this one in front of me here is my nightstand, and then this one is the shoe rack that I'm gonna put outside the front door. This is not the nightstand. This is, what is this? Oh, okay, so not what I thought it was, but is one of mine. This is Skylar May's brand new comforter that I got for her bed. I also got her a pillow, but that is one of the things that I am still waiting to come in, and that is one of the ones that was expected to arrive on Tuesday. Super freaking cute. It's just a plain gray, and it's a comforter, but it's not super heavy. It's actually super light. So that's adorable. I cannot wait to put that on her bed, and her little pillow is going to match with it so well. And then this just must be the shoebox. I don't think both the shoebox and the bedside table would be in here, but fingers crossed. Because the shoebox and the nightstand were to be delivered on the same day, and they were supposed to be coming together, so maybe they are both in here. Because this is a really big box, and I did not think the shoebox was that big. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, wait, no. Yes! Ah! Weight lifted off of my shoulders. They're both in here. Here's the shoe rack. I was like, there's no way it's that big. So I measured it. So this is the shoe rack. Here, let me just... No! That couldn't have happened at a worse time. I am going to go switch over Skylar May's toys into that bin and put the rack in the shower and clean up the big mess that I just made with all of these boxes. Hey? And then we probably have to go. So I put the shower caddy in the shower, but I am like just absolutely laughing at myself at this point because I measured how big it was gonna be, right? But what I didn't take into account was how high up our shower head is into the wall. So good thing Chris is tall because it won't be an issue for him at all. And it really won't be an issue for me either. It's just not what I was expecting. So I think it's absolutely hilarious, but I still love it. I still think it's super freaking cute. So this is what we have going on. So something that I thought would hang down right here is way above my head. So I've put Chris's shampoo and body wash up at the top, and then I have my face scrub and face cleanser right there, Skylar May shampoo, body wash, and then just a razor right here for now. And then I actually have my shampoo on the shelf right here. So it works out great. Don't regret it, but it's just absolutely hilarious the way that it panned out because I did not think about that at all. All that's left to do now is build our shoe box, our shoe rack for outside the front door, and then the nightstand that's gonna go right here. But I am running out of time, so I am going to build those when I get back or when Chris gets home if it's too complicated for me. I think I can build the shoe rack perfectly fine, but I haven't opened this to see what the instructions look like yet, so we'll see. And my hand might be a little bit sore when I get back from my injection, so it just all depends. Chris even might be home by the time I get back home. Who knows? But I'll definitely build both of those for you guys tonight on the vlog. But I've got to get running, so I will catch up with you guys in a little bit when I get back home. Alrighty everyone, I am finally back home. What was supposed to be a half-an-hour appointment turned into a 3.5-hour appointment. So I got my last dose of antibiotics through my IV, and then the nurse told me I was supposed to go right through Emerge to see the doctor again to get my IV out. So I did that, but it was quite a long, hectic wait. It was really bad in Emerge tonight, but I am IV free. This is just my bandage that I have now, thank God. I don't have it in my hand anymore, so I just have to finish up my oral antibiotics, and then she gave me a prescription of the antibiotics that I was getting through my IV for the last 3 days to get filled for oral as well. So I just have to finish those for the next couple days, and hopefully everything keeps going good. There's no more swelling in my hand at all, no more itchiness, no more redness, so thank God for that. But I am back home. I am on call, so I may get called in, but while I have time, I'm going to go ahead and build this, or attempt to build that, and then if I don't get called in by the time that's done, then I'm going to try and build this as well. That's what we're doing. Trying to make this.
What the hell is that?
It's a shoe rack. So there is the shoe rack. I can take the stickers off. This is gonna go just outside of our door. I'll leave it inside for now, maybe, because we're kind of have everything cleared away from the door right now, because we're getting the rest of our doorway kind of painted, and the trim up here I think is the last bit that needs to be done. But after it's done, I'm gonna put it right here, I think, or maybe even right next to the deep freeze. Alright, one down, one to go. This one, this is what we're going for. With a soft drawer. Just call me Bob the Builder, babe. This is cute. I like it. It's perfect size for a little bedside table. Nice little drawer. I'm gonna go put that in the bedroom and put some stuff on it.
It looks really good.
What?
Looks really good.
Thank you. I have the majority of it decorated the way I want it to be. I just am gonna get a plant or a little lamp to go up here. But that's pretty much it. I love, love, love how it matches the bed and the desk and everything that we have in the living room. It is so freaking hot today, you guys. All of a sudden it's like, what, 26, 27 it was today, I think? Mm-hmm. Which is just absolutely ridiculous considering we've been used to like 18. So. But I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to end this vlog here. I've built everything and unboxed everything that I wanted to today. We're just waiting for one more parcel, one more parcel with two more items. Parcel. But since I'm on call tonight until 10, I've got about an hour and a half left until I am free. So I'm just gonna hang out with Chris for a little bit while Skylar May is napping. But thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe down below for more content like this. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.